41st pro fight for Cerrone, 43rd for Masvidal. Game bred in the red, Cowboy Cerrone in his native Denver is in blue. Cerrone opens with a leg kick to that lead leg of Masvidal.
Masvidal knows aggression has cost him. Volume has cost him in previous losses where he's lost very close split decisions. He wants to be more aggressive, more active, like he's been in the Ross Pearson and Ellenberger fights. But he also wants to get after the body of Donald Cerrone, which he believes is a weakness.
Jab, one of Masvidal's best weapons. Some consider him one of, if not the best boxer, pure boxer on this UFC roster. But he has gone the distance in 14 of his last 17 fights, outlanded the opponent 12 of those 14. But Cerrone has certainly been the more prolific finisher.
Cerrone throws excellent kicks. When he walks you down, gets you backing up, that's where he's extremely dangerous and will rip off 3, 4, 5 strike combinations. But now with mixing in his offensive wrestling, that has been a new layer to his offensive game, keeping guys guessing and opening up all of his offense.
Body shot for Cowboy Cerrone. Masvidal just out of range with that combination. Cerrone is on the brink potentially of a welterweight title shot. Hard leather exchange in the pocket there.
Masvidal with the right, Cowboy with the counter left. They're standing and trading.
Masvidal jab on point here in the early going.
Cowboy watching no film in preparation for this fight. Says, I just don't care. My coaches, of course, watch all of it, but I don't watch Masvidal. I saw the finish of the Ellenberger fight just because it was all over the internet. That's it.
Cerrone doing some nice work to that lead leg of Masvidal. Inside and outside, not discriminating. 3 minutes now to go here in round one.
Nice jab from Cerrone. And that's been a big weapon for him, working behind his jab, setting everything else up in his last 3 fights, and a vicious leg kick.
Watch for the reactive takedown to Donald Cerrone, which has really become a staple of his repertoire now in this welterweight division.
The welts on Masvidal's lead leg already. And Donald, he warms you up with these leg kicks, and then as the fight wears on, goes to the body, then he catches you high. You drop your hands to catch one of those kicks, and he's going to catch you.
Cerrone said of Masvidal, despite not watching much film, he said he's not really after the kill ever, but you're seeing an uptick in the offensive aggression from Masvidal tonight.
His last 2 fights against Pearson, against Ellenberger, it has been a major theme in his training camps, and even when I've spoken to him, he talks about it, knowing I can't afford to let this go to the judges. I've got to get more aggressive, because it's costing me fights that he doesn't believe he lost.
Under 2 minutes to go in round one.
Move your feet. Let's keep it bounced to us. Yes. Nice job.
We're finding it.
Run your feet. Beautiful. Suck it in. Finish those.
Cowboy, good timing, baby.
Let's go.
Swinging back fist for Masvidal, a good early sign for game bred to thwart that early shot from Cerrone.
Absolutely. He lands a spinning back fist. And it was hard. Not a light one. Certainly got the attention of the Cowboy.
Masvidal has never been finished inside the octagon. The head kick is there for Cowboy.
You see how fast that left leg gets up there.
Cerrone has said in the past that the championship wasn't really a priority for him as much as it was for his coaches, but as Masvidal lands the right hand to back up Cerrone, feels like now he really does have those championship aspirations, and he's in the top 5 here.
Well, and his coaches feel they've found the way to take the pressure off him. He goes down to Mexico before the end of his training camps, and people think he's down there fooling around on vacation. He goes down there, and there's something about it mentally for him that relaxes him, and it's been a ritual now the past few fights, and he's fighting better. He's more relaxed in there. We've seen him before when he fights for the title. He fights tight. He doesn't fight like the typical Cowboy. But right now, he's choosing to stand and trade with Masvidal, and this is where Masvidal loves to be. Loves to be in boxing range, so he lands 2 nice right hands there.
Masvidal starting to find a consistent home for that right hand.
Boy, gorgeous combination there. Kicking to the body, coming back over the top with the right hand. He mixes it up very well. That's hard stuff to defend when you're attacking at multiple levels.
Masvidal with a flurry here. Late round 1! Hurts Cerrone! That is it! or is that the end of the round? Stand by.
No. The bell rung.
That is the end of the round. We will listen back to it, but Donald Cowboy Cerrone survives to hear a second round.
All right, listen, Cowboy. Focus on me. Cowboy. Hey, you're fine. You've been dropped before, like every fight. Listen to me. You have to move your head. What am I telling you to do? What are you going to do? We are not losing in Denver. You are not losing today. You get out there and you move your head, Brandon.
Finish low. I need you to box into those low kicks. He's trying to catch everything now. The right, the high kicks.
Excellent body kick from Cerrone, but Masvidal unleashes a counter. He was waiting on it. And there you hear the bell sound, and that's when Herb Dean stepped in. And Masvidal was very smart, told his cornerman, hey, calm down, it's not over yet.
So some definite adversity for the number 5 ranked welterweight in the world, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, dished out by that man, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, who really started to find the range late in round 1. How do you see Cerrone approaching the early going here, round 2?
I think he's got to abandon standing right in front of Masvidal. He's got to move his feet, set up a takedown, get this thing on the ground, or at least in the clinch, so he can clear the cobwebs. It takes longer than a minute to recover from being dropped like that.
Yeah, hard to know the extent to which Cowboy Cerrone has recovered. Masvidal getting right back to work.
This is smart. Now he's getting aggressive. You can see Cowboy still a little wobbly. Excellent body attacks here from Masvidal.
Cerrone has been susceptible to body shots in the past in the UFC. The head strikes, though, the narrative tonight, 25 have landed already for Masvidal. We are not even 6 minutes in.
You can tell Donald's not the same yet.
Oh! Another knockdown for Gamebred. Cerrone in a world of trouble here. Masvidal working the body, and that is it! Jorge Gamebred Masvidal with a career-defining win in Denver. Boos raining down here in Cerrone's hometown. There is a new welterweight contender, folks. His name is Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Well, you talk about calling your shot and taking advantage of the moment. Underappreciated no more, Jorge Masvidal.
It's really excellent timing on his counter strikes. Every time Cowboy would throw a body kick, Masvidal would launch 2 or 3 punches. You could tell he was very well drilled for this particular matchup, knowing that Cowboy has devastating kicks. Kick, boom, he sweeps it away, returns, the right hand lands, and he jumps on him. Not gonna allow anything to come between him and a finish here, and not letting it go to the judge. Look at him, body work. Huge fight for Masvidal, who's gonna jump huge in the rankings on Monday.
And even more remarkable, given what Donald Cerrone had done thus far in this UFC welterweight division, running roughshod through competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.